speak through Fox News and let the independents who are tuning into you, let them know what it is that she stands for, the principles behind her positions.
It used to be that new candidates were advised to brush up on the issues so they could handle questions from anyone, even tough questions. The idea behind that was that it prepared you also for actually governing. But now the advice to candidates is only to talk to sympathetic reporters.
We need to start now by electing strong leaders who aren't afraid to shake it up. We need strong, principled leaders, public servants who respect our Constitution.
We need clarity. We deserve answers, so we don't ask the same questions tomorrow.
Good night, Lon. The Arena. Joining us now is the founder of Mediaite.com, Dan Abrams. Welcome.
Good to be back with you.
Welcome, Dan. Okay, so you saw the exchange from last night. Did the media assassinate Palin?
Well, you know, I think the media has definitely put bullets into Palin. The question is whether these were self-inflicted wounds. I mean,
well, that is the question.
That's the real question, right? Because I think that Palin had an enormous opportunity to become a media darling. When she was first nominated, when they first announced her name, everyone started looking into. They saw, wow, straight-speaking, attractive, from Alaska, and so people from New York.
That's what I wrote in my first column about her.
I mean,
absolutely.
People loved
and her first speech.
They loved it. They loved the idea.
Ate it up. The public ate it up.
So the notion that the minute she came onto the scene that the media was beating her up is a fallacy. Yeah. She was offered the opportunity to become a real media darling. Now, like everyone, once people get to know you, they start figuring out the things they don't like about the person.
Really?
But there's no question in this case. Yeah, no, there's no question in this case, though, that a lot of what has happened. See, here's what drives the media crazy about Sarah Palin. She revels in ignorance at times. She's proud of the fact that she doesn't know certain things.
Perhaps we are not properly educating our youth in the exceptional nature of America. It's worrisome because this belief in American exceptionalism is something that every new generation has got to make its own if we expect our republic and our liberties to be secure and to live on. For America to survive, we have got to pass this on to that next generation, to the young kids who are here, to the students.
You know, this real America, does it exist, John?
Well, in terms of real American and exceptionalism, look, the most basic thing that people can do in support of a democracy is vote. And we take our votes very seriously. The people of Alaska voted for Sarah Palin, and Sarah Palin quit. Exceptional people don't quit. And I seriously tell my kids this probably 2 or 3 times a week. It's better to lose than to quit. So she can sit there and she can talk about being exceptional. She can talk about better of America. If she were a better person, she would have stood and fought. She chose to check out and to do it to make money. I've got no problem with making money, but that's what she is. She's a reality
I
star.
have a different observation, though. He hears what's going on. That speech, the first 20 minutes, was every vapid cliche strung together. It was complete, almost nonsense.
But let's look a little closer. Hang on just 1 second. I want to look a little closer in the numbers here at Sarah Palin. Among conservatives, 65% have a favorable rating, 25% an unfavorable rating. Among moderates, 31% favorable, 60% unfavorable. And among independent voters, you can't win the presidency without them, and they were huge in helping the Republicans take back the House, 38% favorable, 45% unfavorable. So she has a problem in the middle of the electorate.
She's extra sassy these days, too, because she's winning. All her mama Grizzlies are winning. And they're busting through that glass ceiling. And the mama Grizzlies are going to Washington, and they're going to flip your picnic table, Dave. You know what I noticed on Fox News last night, though, is on Fox News, they address her as Governor Palin, which is like calling me Dairy Queen employee. I was once, but I quit.
That's right.
There is that point there that somehow Sarah Palin forgets. Oh, well.
Suppose Senator John Doe puts forth a constitutional amendment that would outlaw abortion, even in cases of rape or incest, and he asked you to attend the announcement and support him in that. Would you do it?
I would. Yes, a proposal like that, I would stand by it.
Let's be completely clear about the facts here. There is no place in the world and no time in history where restricting women's reproductive rights makes a people or a nation more free or more equal. These extreme positions on abortion are, without any question, a war on American girls and women, and the fact that there are women who are both complicit and participatory in it is really neither surprising nor unprecedented. It has always been true, and it is incredibly important that we recognize that despite the fact that we can be very proud of these women and as politicians, that the question is, how do women as citizens fare on the other side of them either being elected or not elected?